there guys, back with another video. This video is literally going to be insane because probably it's going to be the most valuable video that I have ever shared in my life. And the reason being is because I'm going to exactly tell you how to build an A-player team of appointment setters that are actually going to convert leads and can get you unlimited calls every single month, okay? Now, what is it a team, really? Okay, what is a team, basically? A team is a replication of you, alright? That's what a team should be. An A-player team should be able to do stuff that you are doing just even better than you, because if you think about that, you're a business owner, right? You're doing thousands of things every single day. You're creating content, you're doing outreach, you're managing ads, you're trying to post the good content, right? The good posts on Instagram, on YouTube, long form, right? You're doing a lot of things. And if you think about that, if you give a single task from all of these tasks to a single team member who is talented, who knows what they are doing, then obviously with time they are going to get even better than what you are doing, even better than you in that single thing, okay? So let's just take a look in the beginning, all right? First, let's just basically break down the 3 types of appointment setters, and we are going to go with the best one, right? I'm going to exactly explain how we are helping our clients and also how I built a team of fit growth specialists, which is appointment setters specializing in fitness offers. But let's start in the beginning, okay? So basically, what is an A-player team member has? Okay, this is a little checklist that I made here. Okay, so first of all, it's very important to have product sense. Now, what does that mean? The most important skill an appointment setter should have is understanding your product. Okay, so if you think about that, whenever you're converting calls, you actually understand the situation of the prospect that you're talking with. Okay, so this is why it's key. If you are basically, if you have a basic employee who is just doing outreach for you and conversations, and they don't give two bollocks about what you're actually offering, and they don't understand, for example, in a fitness offer, if they don't understand the ins and outs of fitness, then they're not going to be any good. So this is why it's extremely important to have product sense. They also need to understand your niche, as I already told you. They need to have conversational skills, okay? Many people are just not talented in conversations, okay? And this is why many people bleed out in business overall, because they can't even generate leads for themselves because they don't have conversational skills. But it doesn't mean that if you don't have conversational skills, you can't hire someone who has, okay? If they have conversational skills, they are going to be a very skilled expert in selling in the DMs. And obviously they need to have the drive and ability to grow independently. Independence is the most important thing here, right? Because if you have a team member who needs constant supervision, who every single DM that he's doing, you need to break it down, you need to give feedback, and they don't have the capacity to develop themselves and to develop their own skills, then obviously you're not going to get ahead too fast, okay? So obviously I've worked with every single type of appointment setter as how I was bringing my online fitness coaching business and how I scaled it up to $100,000 a month. And trust me, I've been around the block, okay? So I know every single pitfall that you can basically avoid if you watch this single video, all right? So let's just check that out, all right? So obviously the first one is VAs, okay? So if you're working with VAs, you seriously need to stop doing that, okay? I mean, VAs can be good from $0 to $5,000 a month, all right? If you're a very beginner in the online fitness coaching niche, all right? If you can make consistent 5K, maybe a VA is going to be good for that, okay? But the biggest problem is that a VA is never going to be efficient enough, and the reason for that being is they literally just want some cash on the side. Okay, they don't look at this as their life's career. They don't look at this as basically a big opportunity for themselves. Okay, so obviously I've broken it down into three parts, right? Skill set, experience, and cost. So the problem is that the skill set is not too good, okay, for a VA. They are able to complete basic tasks, need a high amount of time and training invested, can never become self-reliant, and easily go away to a competitor, okay? As soon as they find a little bit of a better offer, right? Like plus $2 of an hourly wage, you know, they are going to go away, okay? So I literally had that experience, well, a worse experience, in fact, okay? I found a VA, he was from Pakistan or whatever, right? The only thing I wanted him to do, and this is probably what VAs are only good for, okay? They can't even do conversations, is to send out the first message. Now, the problem was that I set this VA on sending out the first message, just send out a huge volume of outreaches to different prospects. And the problem was that after a while I realized that he almost got my account banned because he was just using bots, because he can't give a shit about your business. He doesn't give a shit about spending a long time at your company. All he wanted is to not have to work and also get some payment on an hourly wage. Okay, so obviously skill level is not really there, and you can actually destroy your whole business if you're working with the wrong people. Okay, so you need to really pay attention to that. Now, obviously experience level, right? So most of them have been working for multiple coaches of all kind, and obviously they look at this as a part-time way to earn some cash. Okay, so as I already mentioned, why that's a problem that they have been working for all kinds of coaches is because every offer is different, right? If someone has been working for B2B offers, B2C offers, dating coaches, fitness coaches, consultants, it's not going to be good because they don't really have a general understanding of a single specific niche. Okay, you want a specialist who understands fitness offers, who has been working for fitness offers, and that's when it's going to be effective. Okay, obviously at the time I didn't know that. Now luckily our clients don't need to worry about that because we actually install fit growth specialists in their team that specialize in fitness offers. And cost, it's extremely high compared to the value. Okay, so if someone is sending out the first messages, right, you're not paying them a lot. Like you're paying, I don't know, $5 an hour, $4 an hour. Okay, but the problem is if you're generating leads from multiple platforms, right, and also this person might even use bots and destroy your whole business, even if you're paying like a single dollar for them per hour, that's like extremely high. So it's extremely overpriced compared to the value. Obviously, until they become half efficient, you're putting your business at risk, okay? Because what you need to think about is if you start working with someone who doesn't know what they are doing and they need loads of training, they are taking away cash flow from your business, okay? So it's not going to be good because while they are getting trained, you're not making money because they are not converting leads. So it's never going to be okay. Most of them work on a pay upfront basis instead of commission only. Okay, so that's also not too good. All right, real appointment setters who know their stuff, they want to get paid based on results because that's how they can actually not have a cap on their income. Now, how to hire VAs, but I really don't recommend you doing that. Okay, you can search in Facebook groups, you can search on Upwork, you can search on Fiverr. Okay, all of these places are good for that. If you literally have a not too important task that you want to do, get a VA done, and you can actually make sure that they are not going to be scammers, then that's going to be good for you. Okay, now the second is appointment setters, and the problem is between 5 to 10K it's alright to work with them, but if you want to scale your business up, it's never going to work. Okay, but look, most business coaches and most people want to try with appointment setters, right? They tell you to try with appointment setters, and I'm going to tell you why. Again, that's not ideal. Okay, why? Whenever I tried hiring my first appointment setter, it didn't work out. Okay, and I went through a huge hiring process. Okay, interviewing them, sending personality tests, and it still didn't work out. And the reason for that, I didn't look for talent. Okay, most appointment setters again look at this as a good way of earning some money on the side while doing something else, right? And at the same time, they don't understand offers. Okay, they're never going to be efficient. So let's look at the skill set. Obviously, they are able to do basic level conversations, even though in conversion you can do basic level conversations. You need to be an expert in your field. They can show basic level empathy. They have low product sense and drive, right? And still require a huge amount of training. So if you start working with someone and they require a huge amount of training up front, it's wasting a lot of time from you. Okay, experience, obviously they had some kind of pre-training by some agency. Most of the times if you reach out for agencies, most of them are scammers. Okay, they are going to give you a complete beginner who have maybe worked for one coach before and don't know what they are doing. Okay, and they probably worked for B2B offers taking care of inbound leads. Most appointment setters, generally speaking, have worked for B2B offers who are basically just converting inbound leads, which is a way easier process. Now, obviously, if you're someone who tries to scale, you want your appointment setter to be an asset for scaling. So, if you would already have shitloads of inbound leads, then, there wouldn't be a problem, right? Then it's easy. But the problem is probably you don't, which is, by the way, another thing that we are fixing in our program for fitness coaches. So this, again, is not too great. And cost, well, as they can bring you mediocre results, they're able to pay for themselves, okay? So it's kind of affordable, right? If you train them well, they can pay for themselves. It's not good, it's not bad, right? Still, most of them require paying upfront, so most appointment setters want a monthly wage, and they need to see quick results or they leave. Okay, so if they don't see quick results in terms of how most people set it up, and this is how I set it up with my appointment setter, is I gave them €1,000 as a basic wage, and then I gave them per every close an additional 2 to 5% commission, right? But as if they don't see the additional commission, they're just going to leave because they are not too motivated. They are not willing to grow with you. They are not willing to actually get the skills that they require, right? Now, obviously, where to hire, again, Facebook groups or message setters, contact an agency. Most people don't know the process of messaging setters. Literally, if you just look it up on Instagram, right? You just write in the name of a specific, you just write in setter into the Instagram search bar. You can find loads of these setters. You can basically do an outbound process of messaging them. That's probably your best bet. You message like 50 people. You interview half of them, and you basically test a few of them, and then you are going to have an appointment setter. But again, this is not going to work because they are not, it can work to a certain extent, but they are not going to be extremely motivated, okay? So, and trust me, when I was running my fitness coaching business, I have been through all of this. I have paid agencies, I have tried hiring VAs, I have tried hiring appointment setters, multiple of them. Okay, the problem is if the talent is not there, if the experience is not there, if the skill level is not there, it's not going to work. And now let's get to the actual juice, okay? How I managed to actually build a team that was able to scale me to $100,000 a month. This is what we call fit growth specialists, okay? Basically, the point of a fit growth specialist is it's an appointment setter that is specialized in fitness offers, okay? And I had to figure that out myself, okay? No business coach ever told me that because, of course, they don't need to worry about appointment setting that much because they hire a basic appointment setter, they get inbound leads, and that's great. But when you're trying to scale, you need someone to take care of your outbound better than you. That's the number one thing. Obviously, if you start doing ads, they also need to convert the ad leads, okay? And this is how we set it up also to our clients, right? So now the good thing about fit growth specialists is they understand your offer, okay? They understand fitness offers. You just need to train them a little bit on your specific offer, and this is what I had to do, okay? And it's just really, really easy to get an experienced fit growth specialist, okay? So they have amazing product sense. They know their way around fitness offers. They know target audience language, and they have DM sales skills through the roof, okay? So what is an appointment setting basically position? Right? An appointment setting position is basically sales in the DMs. The only thing is they are not trying to get money. Well, DM closing is also a thing that I have been doing a lot for my fitness coaching business, okay? But the main thing is that the result is a call. They need to convert these leads for a call, okay? So they need sales skills, okay? And these people, if they're just someone who, like an appointment setter who just wants to get some money, right? And they don't even care. They don't look at this as a long-term career. They don't look at it as a motivated team member who can help a business thrive, then they are not going to be really good. But the fit growth specialist obviously is not like that. They are the best in the market, basically. They specialize the skill level, the experience. They specialize in working with fitness coaches. They believe in the fitness mission, and don't require additional training and print money from day one. Okay, they basically don't require additional training because, look, if someone has been working with multiple fitness coaches, then they don't require additional training. Okay, the cost is their commission only. Okay, I will never ever again in my entire life hire an appointment setter not on a commission only basis. Now, why is that? It's huge risk to pay someone up front. Okay, and second, if someone is looking for a position where they get paid up front, then they don't think of this as the right way. Fit growth specialists would hate to get payment up front. The reason being is because they would have a cap on their income. Okay, what they want is to scale you up to $100,000 a month with your help. Obviously, they don't have all the business skills that they would need to have in order to actually build a company, but they have extremely high level of skill in terms of appointment setting for fitness coaches. So they know that if they get you to 100K a month, they are going to get at least 10, 15, 20,000 US dollars as commission only. So, they will live basically the top % of society from the skill that they have. Okay, these people are very talented. These people are extremely good. Now, the thing is, all the other people are extremely easy to hire, but this is the little part where you can mess it up. Okay, so they are not easy to hire. Okay, you need to go through an entire detailed hiring process. Obviously, we go through this for our clients. So for our clients who become our clients, we actually install these fit growth specialists. We do additional training on them. We find them, we install them. We also go through the hiring process with them, and basically all of our clients just get them ready to go from day one, and they can start printing cash. Okay, but if you want to do this process on your own, this is why I'm sharing this video, because I love to share free value. I'm literally sharing all the free value on my YouTube channel. Is basically you need to go through a detailed hiring process. Okay. So in this, I'm not going to go through everything, right? But basically, you need to, first of all, you need to basically do a personality test with them. Okay, the best personality test I found is basically these 16 personalities. Okay, that's basically what I found to be the best. This is what I've always been sending to setters. It's a very detailed personality test. The only thing you cannot do is hire people who are protagonists. Okay, the protagonist personality type is basically someone who obviously doesn't have a lot of interest in your own benefits. Okay, you need someone who is not a protagonist. You need someone who is not going to try and take your clients. Okay, because you know these appointment setters, fit growth specialists, if they're overly ambitious, then they are going to probably think that they can also build a business, right? So they're going to leave fast. If they see how good you're doing with your business, they just start thinking about themselves as the protagonist and they're going to leave, okay? So definitely do a personality test, never hire protagonists, okay? Also, this is a basic copy-paste job description, okay, that you can basically look up, right? I put it in this document. This is a complete job description that I have used to hire my first ever fit growth specialist, okay? The point of a job description, if you want to hire the right people, is to make it scary. Okay, you need to be very plain, okay? You need to explain that this is an extremely difficult position. You need results, okay? And you need closes from that person. You need calls from that person. Otherwise, they are going to get fired, and it's commission only. If someone reads the job description and they don't get scared, and they also don't have a protagonist personality type, then obviously, you know, they're going to be good to go. And the third, you need to actually train them properly, even though they are already really experienced, right? You need to actually train them properly. This is why I put in my entire fit growth specialist training from the beginning, from the introduction, right, with exact videos here. This is why I put it in there, because if you send this to someone who you want to hire, right, it's exactly explained how to do everything from introduction, how to transform their profiles if that's what you want to do, how to do the first messages, okay? Every single point here is exactly detailed in this document, right? So look, you need to hire fit growth specialists if you want to succeed in your business, okay? That's what you need to do, especially if you're a fitness coach. Obviously, if you want this whole document that I'm going to give to you, send me a DM on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, okay? It's below the video description. Send me a DM on Instagram and I will send you this entire document so you can start hiring fit growth specialists from the beginning, okay? All of these documents are going to be in that. You can do the personality test, you can send them the job description, and you can send them the training, and then you can test them for a week. If they are good to go, then you have a fit growth specialist and you can easily scale to $100,000 a month, okay? You can easily have 5, 6, 9 appointments, hundreds of appointments every single month, okay? My business started scaling when I started hiring these people, because that's when I started having more appointments so I could close more people, okay? So you definitely need to do that. Also, another thing, right? If what I'm talking about on my YouTube channel sounds interesting, book a call with us, okay? Our demand is extremely high as we are getting closer to the next year. We are literally stacked with clients, okay? We only have a few spaces left. So if you want to book a call and you want this whole process to be implemented by me, and you don't want to train these fit growth specialists yourself, but you want an expert to train them and to basically have a guarantee to succeed, book a call. We can talk through everything, how we are going to take your business to the next level, okay? I specialize in coaching only online fitness coaches. And yeah, book a call. If you already booked the call, make sure you show up. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.